Mint leaves are delicate and can quickly wilt, lose their flavor, and turn black when not stored properly. This can be frustrating, especially if you have bought a large bunch of mint and only need a few leaves. Preserving fresh mint leaves allows you to use them for longer, saving you money and preventing food waste. Longer shelf life. Preserving fresh mint leaves extends their shelf life, allowing you to use them for up to 2 weeks or longer if frozen. Better flavor. Mint leaves lose their flavor when exposed to air for too long. Preserving them in the right way keeps them fresh, flavorful, and aromatic for longer. This means you can enjoy the full flavor of mint in your dishes and drinks. Nutritional value. Mint leaves are a good source of vitamins and minerals. By preserving mint leaves, you ensure that their nutritional value is not lost over time due to degradation. Convenience. Having preserved mint on hand is convenient for impromptu cooking and cocktail making. Versatility in cooking. Preserved mint leaves can be used in a wider range of dishes, as they can be incorporated into both cold and hot recipes without losing their integrity. Tips for preserving fresh mint leaves. Preserving fresh mint leaves can be done in various ways. Refrigerate in a jar of water. This is one of the easiest ways to preserve fresh mint leaves. Simply place the mint leaves in a jar filled with water, cover them with a plastic bag, and store them in the refrigerator. This method keeps the leaves fresh and hydrated, allowing them to stay crisp and flavorful. Change the water regularly. Make sure to change the water every 2 to 3 days to prevent bacteria from forming. You can also loosely cover the jar with a plastic bag to create a greenhouse effect, which will keep the leaves fresh for longer. Freeze in ice cubes. Another way to preserve fresh mint leaves is by freezing them in ice cubes. This is a great method if you want to use the leaves in drinks or recipes that require chopped mint. Simply chop the leaves and place them in an ice cube tray. Fill the tray with water and freeze. Once frozen, you can store the mint cubes in a zip-top bag in the freezer for up to 3 months. Preserve in oil. You can also add a little olive oil to the ice cube tray before adding the mint leaves. This will help preserve the flavor of the leaves and make it easier to remove the cubes from the tray. Use for cooking. These mint ice cubes can be directly tossed into soups, stews, or smoothies for added flavor. As the ice melts, it will release the mint essence into the dish. Create flavored ice cubes. For a twist, combine the mint with other ingredients like lemon zest or berries before freezing. This will create flavored ice cubes that can enhance a variety of beverages. Air dry. Drying is a traditional method of preserving herbs. It removes moisture from the leaves, preventing them from wilting or rotting. You can air dry mint leaves by hanging a bunch of stems upside down in a dry, well-ventilated area. Once the leaves are completely dry, remove them from the stems and store them in an airtight container. Use a dehydrator. You can also use a dehydrator to dry the leaves quickly. Follow the instructions on your dehydrator to ensure the leaves are dried evenly, and store them in an airtight container. Store properly. After drying, crumble the leaves and store them in a dark, cool place in an airtight container to maintain their flavor and prevent any moisture from seeping in. Utilize for teas and infusions. Dried mint is perfect for making herbal teas or infusing oils and vinegars. It retains much of the mint's original flavor and can be used in a variety of culinary applications. Use a paper towel. This method is similar to refrigerating the leaves in a jar of water. However, instead of water, you use a damp paper towel to keep the leaves hydrated. Place the mint leaves on a damp paper towel, roll it up, and store it in an airtight container in the refrigerator. The damp paper towel will keep the leaves fresh and hydrated, and the airtight container will prevent the leaves from absorbing any odors from other foods in the refrigerator. Refresh paper towel. Ensure that the paper towel remains damp but not wet, as too much moisture can lead to mold growth. Check and refresh the paper towel as needed. Check for condensation. Regularly check the container for condensation, which could lead to spoilage. If condensation forms, open the container to let the moisture out and dry the inside before sealing again. Avoid overcrowding. Don't overcrowd the container with too many mint leaves, as this can reduce air circulation and promote decay. Give the leaves some space to breathe. Make a pesto. Pesto is a delicious way to preserve fresh herbs, including mint. Simply blend together mint leaves, olive oil, garlic, and any other desired ingredients, and store the pesto in an airtight container in the refrigerator. You can also freeze the pesto in ice cube trays for longer preservation. Experiment with ingredients. Use for pasta and sandwiches. Mint pesto can be a refreshing twist on pasta sauces or a flavorful spread for sandwiches and wraps. Freeze in portions. Freezing pesto in small portions, like in an ice cube tray, allows for easy use in cooking without needing to defrost a large batch. Store in oil like pesto. You can also store fresh mint leaves in oil. This method not only preserves the leaves but also infuses the oil with mint flavor. Simply place the mint leaves in a jar and cover them with olive oil. The oil will prevent the leaves from wilting and turning black while also preserving their flavor. You can also add garlic and other herbs to the jar for added flavor. Choose the right oil. Select a high-quality oil that complements the flavor of mint, such as extra virgin olive oil, for the best results. Infuse for cooking. The mint-infused oil can be used as a cooking oil or a base for dressings, adding a subtle minty essence to dishes. Label and date. Always label and date your infused oils to keep track of their shelf life and ensure they are used while the flavor is at its peak. Mint leaves are commonly used in drinks like mojitos, mint juleps, and iced tea. Simply add a few preserved mint leaves for a refreshing flavor. Preserved mint leaves can be added to pitchers of water for refreshingly infused water. The mint will slowly infuse the drink as the ice melts or as the leaves steep. Add dried or frozen mint to smoothies for a refreshing twist. Mint pairs well with fruits like berries, melon, and citrus. Preserved mint leaves can be used in various recipes, from salads and dressings to desserts and sauces. Simply chop or crumble the leaves and add them to your dish for a burst of flavor. Mint is a great addition to desserts such as chocolate mousse, ice cream, and fruit salads. Use your preserved mint as part of a marinade or seasoning. Dried mint leaves or mint-infused oil can add depth to sauces and dressings. Add a few leaves on top of your dish to add a pop of color and flavor. Use mint leaves to decorate the rim of a cocktail glass or float them on top for an elegant touch.